You're listening to Way Off Central.
So today, topics. We have, more about cosmetic surgery. So like plastic surgery, just some thoughts, some personal opinion stuff on like attractiveness, and we might do a little bit of research, go through some of the costs. If we think, social media is affecting it at all, and just go through any other forms of non-essential surgeries like stomach stapling, that sort of stuff. Without further ado, what fucking episode are we on? 24?
24.
That's wild.
That's crazy.
24 weeks.
Imagine being a new listener and going through Spotify or something and going, fuck, don't know which one I want to listen to, and just being able to scroll through 24 different episodes.
And imagine the first 12 being
dog shit.
Just straight trash.
I'd like to think that as they're scrolling, they get to at least one point where it's got to like buffer and load the next scroll of like the list.
We could probably test that out.
We could.
But Josh, do you want to take us away with plastic surgery?
Yeah, let's jump on right into it. So,
What are our thoughts?
yeah, what does everyone think about plastic surgery? Do we like it? Do we not like it?
I like it as long as it's plastic surgery to sort of conform yourself to the standard of beauty and not go like plastic fake lookalike.
Yeah. Not go like full Barbie and Ken.
Yeah.
But go to the point where you almost look photoshopped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely agree with it in terms of rectification. Like if you've got some form of disfigurement or something like that, that makes you feel bad, then yeah, by all means go and
100%.
if it's going to make you feel better about yourself, then yeah, by all means go and get something done and be happy because of it.
It definitely appears obviously a lot more prominent in women. And I think, especially for a lot of women that have just come out of like pregnancy, like, they've just had a kid or a couple of kids, and often they don't want it anymore, or maybe they do, but, they've been through a fucking massive ordeal. So usually, their bodies aren't going to be exactly the same again, and I feel like it's almost their right to, if they want to go back to the way things were and, instill some self-confidence and stuff, by absolutely all means. How do you view it in terms of attractiveness? Like, do you find it particularly attractive personally?
I find it more attractive if you can't
Really tell?
Yeah, if you can't tell.
Yeah.
And that way they're just attractive anyway. And then when they tell you, like, oh yeah.
Lips, not for me.
Yeah, like big sort of bulbous.
I don't really
baboon
like
ass.
really any lip work. Nah, just for me personally, not like giving anyone in shit particularly. I mean, I'm not anti in all cases, but it's not. I don't think it's for me. I don't think it would be for me.
Does it derate it? So, like, let's say you're looking at a person, and obviously, they're a good-looking person, and then they tell you that they have had work done. Does that derate them in your eyes?
I don't think so, because there's that nice sort of aura around someone being completely natural, but then at the same time, it's kind of like, if something's fake, then why can I see it? Like, did you guys hear about that dude? I remember it was years ago, and he sort of became he was sort of like a minor celebrity who, he had like a big beer gut, and he got a six-pack carved into it, like plastic surgery into it. I'll have to pull it up. It's fucking hilarious.
I'm okay with lip fillers. Lip fillers are alright as long as it's not Botox. Botox just sort of sits and looks a bit weird. Lip fillers, to my understanding, don't actually last. They're not permanent. So like they might last a couple of weeks or something. They just make your lips look a bit plump. And then, well, I feel like getting plastic surgery is one thing, but it's not nearly looking better. Like if I got a nose job to make it look better, that's all right. But if I like act more confident, like that's nearly more attractive than having a better nose. Like people who are
Yeah.
more confident because they got rid of something that they weren't happy with.
Absolutely. Look, I don't want to be rude to this particular young girl, but she's got a mirror she fucking knows. Yeah, I sent a TikTok the other day, and this girl had a fucking beak on her. And then, like, it was a before and after thing of her getting a nose job. And one, looking at it, couldn't tell, wouldn't know. And second of all, worth every penny,
Yeah.
without a shadow of a doubt. And, like, real small forms of cosmetic surgery, yeah, why not? If it's there, if we've gotten to a point in humanity where, like, yeah, we're able to do this, if you've got the money for it, why not?
Yeah, they can do some crazy shit.
Yeah. God, yeah. I wonder if it's a different story, though. Let's say someone... Let's take, like, a Kardashian level sort of person who's, like, even one of the Jenners, like a Kylie or a Kendall or something. And I remember seeing, like, almost like a montage sort of thing of, you know, her being just, like, chopped apart. Like, she's just changed completely. And, you know, you might see a cover or you see whatever, and, you know, they're obviously an attractive person, and that's what they've been made to be. Once, let's say you actually become intimate with that person, would it still be attractive, or would it get weird? Like...
Yeah, okay. So, like, if you enter into a relationship with someone and then they, you know, drastically change through
No,
plastic
not
surgery,
even.
not even.
Not even. Let's say you just, like... I know, like, it's impossible for almost everyone on this planet, but let's say you met, like, Kylie Jenner at a bar and picked her up. You're like, wow, she's the hottest girl in the world. And then you get to bed and you're like, this is really weird. Because it's almost too perfect that it's, like, not realistic. Do you reckon?
I don't think that'd be going through my head.
Yeah, realistically, that's not going to be going through anyone's head. You should be like, yes, yes, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
if you could get through 3 yeses, well done you.
On paper, yeah.
In practice. Absolutely.
So what you're saying is one of the... Well, I mean, the way I'm sort of interpreting what you're saying, yeah, is it would be a little odd to be in the experience where you are faced with an
The
aura
perfect
of
person?
perfection, whereas in reality you're more used to, and you know, maybe more
Comfortable.
comfortable or acclimated with, you know, little imperfections. It's the little bits and pieces that don't fit perfectly that make it right.
That's a fairly apt description of what I'm trying to get across. Also, I wonder how different... It's going to sound a bit creepy, but I wonder how different the body parts feel.
They got a jiggle.
Yeah.
Or we're talking cheekbones and lips.
No, head to toe. We'll just go bit by bit. Start with the calves.
I mean, face to face, you know, each face feels a little different. You're not going to be able to poke it and tell, oh, that's you know, that's plastic surgery or that's something different. Or
I feel like the hip to like waist and arse ratio, you run your hands over it or something. You fuck, this is not right.
Yeah.
One
Yeah,
butt cheek you could pretty much get an arm around and hug it, and then the waist is like you could nearly touch fingers around it if you're like holding it like a burger.
yeah, so you're talking about like human Barbie.
Yeah,
Have you guys seen her?
more like a warped hourglass figure.
Oh, you were talking about an actual example of someone who's, in quotes, human Barbie. But, no, I know what you mean. Like, there's a natural sort of shape that, as humans, we'd be used to.
Yeah,
And you'd go, it's a bit off.
it's another thing that looks good, but like once you start feeling it, like it's not normal.
Yeah. I'm just looking for some
There you go. That's
Yeah, no, that's disgusting.
Not for me.
yeah. Nah. See, I reckon that's just weird. Like at that point, it seems wrong for it all to. It seems too manufactured. Having said that, though, maybe, I mean, that's just me. That's just three guys' opinions.
Yeah.
Maybe
And
there's
Josh
someone
has
out there.
pulled up a picture of the real life Barbie doll girl, and she's got, I don't even know if it is a corset or not, but she's got like the skinniest waist like possible. Like it is.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's had like hips removed and all sorts of weird processes to try and recreate that Barbie look.
How much do you reckon stuff would cost?
It's not cheap.
Upwards of, I imagine a nose job would be like 20 grand or something.
I don't know. I don't know if that is the case.
Because I was watching a show on Foxtel, some channel, like it was like a body modification show, and this girl got a nose job, and the recovery time of it was like 2 years.
Like, just couldn't touch it.
Yeah, and it's like she had her nose and she had no cartilage, and she got a bit of rib taken out to put in her nose.
We've just lost Joel from
Did he just say he's about to throw up?
Yeah.
That's sick. I sort of want. I wish we had wireless mics so I could take the mic and like a camera and just go and film. Joel, you okay?
Yeah,
buddy?
I know someone who got a bit of plastic surgery done, just a couple of bits and pieces. I think it all up cost about 30k.
Yeah, it's definitely not cheap. Like, this is why you have people going overseas to Thailand and all sorts of other places to get procedures done.
It's such like a you get what you pay for though.
But even then, if
Like
just because you
the
go,
quality of.
just because you go to somewhere in a Western, medical facility or something like that, it still doesn't necessarily mean you're getting the same or getting quality stuff.
Yeah, but if you go somewhere where the place has a rep, you
Yeah,
want somewhere that has a reputation for being quality.
yeah, that's true.
Eyelid surgery, $4,650. This is from Westlake Dermatology, which, well, fuck me, if that doesn't sound American, I don't know what does. Facelift, $12,125. Liposuction, $6,000. Smart lipo, $4,750. Rhinoplasty, $7,475. Not even 100% certain what that is. Tummy tuck, over $8,000. Arm lift, over $7,000. Body lift, over $15,000. Breast lift, almost $8,000. Just shy of. We're just going over some of the prices. Cosmetic surgery.
Did you actually have them up on your screen, or
It did.
Yeah. But fuck, God knows if
you don't need to tell me what they were? I'll listen back to it.
God
That
knows.
is very interesting. It's out of the ballpark. Oh, not too bad. I'll use one of them.
What's gynomastia? I assume something vaginal.
I'm gonna say throat.
Gynecologist. Gyno. You'd assume.
Do dogs have nipples? Male dogs?
I don't
Under
know.
there somewhere.
Let's find out.
Now we're asking the real questions.
Do male dogs have nipples?
Oh, okay. Basically, males and females are all built from the same genetic blueprint. Then they develop slightly different directions, basically after puberty. But during the first several weeks, male and female embryos follow the same blueprint, which includes the development of nipples, which still seems weird. But I guess the nipples are different, right?
I can't remember what it was, but I read a fact that humans, when they're in the stomach, they grow around your asshole.
Sorry, what? Run that by me again?
Like
Talk me through that.
babies, like when they not start, but like when they're growing, everything forms around the asshole or something. It just grows out.
Oh, they grow around their own arsehole.
Yeah.
No, it starts at the arsehole. I thought you meant they get wrapped around the mum's arsehole. That's how I interpreted it.
That's how babies.
I mean, I'm not going to...
anal.
I mean, I guess it sort of makes sense. Like, it's not far from your belly button, and that's where the bloody hell, what's the tube called?
Fallopian.
No, not that one.
Oh,
Umbilical.
umbilical cord. Yeah.
So yeah, like I imagine maybe the umbilical cord comes in like this, and then it just like goes straight down to the bum hole, and then everything just sort of grows out from there.
Imagine how efficient you are as a child.
For what?
Like internally, because you absorb every bit of food. Because I've never heard of a baby pooing indoors.
Oh, right, like as a fetus sort of thing.
Yeah.
Right. I thought baby shit all the time, dude. What do you mean?
You know what I mean? Fucking hell.
They definitely sometimes, in fact, quite often shit on the way out.
Yeah, because I've been holding off for 9 months.
I would too if I had to squeeze a little fucking tiny hole.
The compression.
Quite a few babies end up ingesting it on the way out.
That's hilarious.
It is.
Filthy little fuckers.
It's classic. It's a good gag.
Everybody's just throwing up and shit themselves. No, about
Like
the
that
nipples
episode of
though, that's
Family
what I was thinking, but there was no way in the world I could articulate that. About like the blueprint.
The blueprint thing, yeah. We're all just made up of the same stuff. And
Yeah. Otherwise, if
It's
we
just
weren't,
like-
imagine what a male bird would look like and a female bird. Like, one's actually a horse, and the other one's a chicken, I guess.
I know what you mean.
We still got to make sea chickens, by the way.
What? Sea
Oh.
chickens?
Yeah.
Fuck.
How do we make a sea chicken?
Chuck a bunch of chicken out at sea and let them
So
evolve.
Joel had an idea to.
I'm sure this was on a pod.
No, I don't recall this.
Oh.
I think this is just your brain, baby, mate. I think this is you.
You dreamt it up one night and went for it.
Man, if I went for it, the world would be a much better place. And these things would all sleep together and like wrap their necks around to stay together in storms and stuff. These would be buoyant birds. I'll tell you.
One big catamaran.
More than they already are.
All right, I like it, but we need to do it a lot slower.
Chuck a fuckload out at sea.
Yeah,
Some
no,
have
they're
got
all
to
just going to
survive.
die.
Nah, some have got it.
Do we think we
But even then, they're just going to survive based on
Eating
some of the valuable like chicken traits.
mad chicken disease?
No, we got first we got to take a bunch of chickens and just grow them at the coast for like generations, and we got to do it naturally. Like we can't be involved in it, and then we've got to have them
What do you
on the
mean?
beach.
We can't be involved in it. How are the chickens getting there?
No, I mean like we can't select what traits we want based on how we think it's going to go. We're just going to have to let them go for it.
Hold on to green eyes though.
No, you can't do it.
One green, one blue.
Green eyes might be a bad trait for a sea chicken.
Do you think we should get back to the topic at hand?
I think we should go way off central.
20.
Yeah.
All
After
right,
that's
guys.
vomit.
Would
Do
you
we-
guys ever get it?
Plastic surgery?
Yeah.
I'll probably get the ears tacked back a bit. No, not kidding. Would do it, 100%.
I've had it. I've got it.
What did you get?
Had to get my lip sewn back together and
Oh,
Pumped a little bit.
grow up.
seems fairly essential, you dickhead.
well, no, they could have just cut it off. But like it would have healed. There just would have been scar tissue further up. And the doctor was like, "Oh, I mean, we can just stitch it back
What is
on and see
wrong
what
with
goes
you?
with that."
That's what he'd look like.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like somebody asked him a question and he's got real confused. He went, huh?
Uh,
Yeah, that's good.
yeah.
I would if you had the money. Like, disposable 20 grand.
What would you get done, though?
What wouldn't you get done if you had the money?
Oh, probably a bigger tits, I suppose.
Why train when you can just get muscles implanted?
No, I would not get bigger tits. I don't know. Probably just get lipo around the love handles, really. Clean those bad boys up.
I don't know if I have, like, I don't think there's anything.
Oh, you're perfect.
We get it. You're perfect.
Wowee, what a dude.
All right,
The bone structure on this fetus.
on YouTube, what would you change about me?
What would you change?
All right. Yeah, sorry, I walked in.
Actually, got a docker. 300 pages.
Jeez.
We've
walked
managed to
into
pull
that
this
one.
out, haven't we? The PowerPoint of things we'd change about Josh.
All right. What
First two-
plastic surgery would
First
you
200
recommend that
only
I get?
personality traits.
First
but
thing I do, have a new baby. I'd raise it completely different.
All right,
different
that's
genetic makeup. Different parents. Grandparents.
all right, guys. You're listening to Way Off Central with Joel and Aiden. I'm out.
I don't know, Josh. What would be... Okay, well,
Well, like, what I
really-
mean, I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I'm saying that there's nothing. I would see no large enough gain of me changing anything or anything that plastic surgery is capable of changing on me to warrant doing it.
No, you've got a nice mouth. You've got a nice nose.
Thanks, mate.
Cheekbones are nice and high.
The ears
Jawline,
aren't too pointy.
jawline's there. Hair's nice. Your forehead's not big like mine. Couldn't give you a hair implant.
Fuck, if I had,
Ladies,
if I had
Josh is
any
single,
more
and
hair,
we've just actually determined that he's kind of the perfect dude. So,
Who's Josh? You mean Chris Hemsworth? He's twin.
no, but like the point that I'm making is
You're too smart for plastic surgery.
not even that I'm too smart. It's just that for plastic surgery to have a positive influence, I feel like at the very least for a guy,
you'd need something that you're quite insecure about, or
Yeah, exactly.
would really need to make a big positive impact in your life, at least emotionally.
Cosmetics purely outside, isn't it? External? Cosmetic surgery? Like, is that just external or is that just your face? Because there's dick enlargement, I think. Because
Oh,
yeah, well,
talk about
that's
insecurities.
true. All right, now we're digging deep. Now we've got things to touch on.
If they perfected it, you would.
Oh,
If you're like, same pleasure, keeps its good shape, because I'm happy with I'm happy with the look of the vibe my dick gives off. It's just
stinks.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's just
The problem is, can they alter it so
if
it's
you could zoom in on it,
larger?
it'd be fantastic. If your eyes were magnifying glass.
I feel like it's only going to work in one sort of way. You're either going to go from being a grower to just being a shower, or you're going to be a shower who is just bigger all the time. Because I don't think they have the ability to make it so when you get a hard on,
erect.
yeah, I think you
That's-
would get erectile
okay,
dysfunction
so-
quite a bit.
You know how I said if they perfected it?
Yeah, all right. But that's the reason why they haven't perfected it. That'll just be.
No, the government have got the answers. They just make more money off people having tiny dicks.
I like how you're going with the whole like cancer argument, but
If anything, me having a smaller dick would just make me more angry at the government.
No, because
And less
people
likely
with
to
small
help them.
dicks pay for porn subscription. Who do you think runs the porn websites? The government.
You're right. You're bang on.
Conspiracy.
A conspiracy.
It's a conspiracy.
You know who helped Bush do 9/11? Mia Khalifa. She was one of the pilots.
If you actually
Dude, did you hear
translate,
about what happened to her? Like how she got all those threats from ISIS?
Yeah, it's hilarious. Though.
Did you hear about that, Josh?
no, what's the go?
So Mia Khalifa did like a porn video where she was wearing a hijab and one other girl and stuff.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
And dude, sounds familiar or the picture in your head is familiar? You gruff.
No, it sounds familiar.
Yeah, she got threats from like ISIS and stuff. I think that was like why she quit. But you know what's crazy is because I think she became like a sports commentator in the States. In her like porn career, she made like under 12 grand.
That's nothing.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Anywho,
Isn't that how much money the
we're back
dude
to
who
before
played Darth
episode-
Vader got?
sorry.
Isn't that how much money the dude who played Darth Vader got for the voice?
Fuck, what's his name again? He does a lot of voices.
He got fuck all money from Star Wars, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Surely he'd be worth a bit anyway, no?
A thief and a traitor for the Rebel Alliance. Take her away.
You know what's crazy is, I'm gonna say this is, while it's not a bad episode, we probably don't have bad content here. It's back to pre-episode 13 in the sense that we've somehow gotten back to porn.
It's not as funny now, but what I was going to say before is if you actually read... Hang on. What were we talking about just before?
Jesus.
Mia Khalifa?
Yeah, just before that, though.
Ises.
Penis enlargement.
Penis enlargement.
Government.
Yeah.
loving
The
porn.
government, and then there was a country... It was Bush...
Bush did 9/11, Mia
with
Khalifa
Mia
won on
Khalifa.
pilots. That's a bad sentence to say.
I can't remember, but
I'm gonna cut
it was
these
going to be
out.
funny when I was going to say it. What I was going to say is if you actually translate what it says on Riley Reid. Oh, we were talking about the government and porn conspiracy.
I fucking said that. That was
did
the
ya?
first thing that came out of my mouth.
Pretty sure Giles did
So,
say
all right,
that.
And then
It's-
you said,
We can listen to the
Bush.
tape back later.
It's taken a minute for my brain to click back there, and it's not going to be funny now, but I was going to say that if you translate the tattoo on Riley Reid's back, it's actually like secret Chinese government instructions. It's the sleeper agent code.
You're right, it's not funny now. Okay.
Yeah, but it would have been funny then. That sucks. I hate it when that happens.
well, I'm going to be brutally honest. I don't know if it was funny then.
All right, maybe it wasn't going to be funny
I'm
then
really
either.
thinking about it. I'm like, would I have laughed? I don't know. And I'm a pretty easy laugh. I'm a sneaky slut for a laugh.
All right, but you're laughing about that now, so I think I've had a win.
Yeah, but I've lost my train of thought from what the actual thing we're talking about.
Papa was over on the weekend. I called my mum a ball bag and she just agreed with it.
It was
Was
funny.
Dad's saying he's like funny and shit. I'm going off topic on this story as well. My dog's going to get diabetes.
He definitely
Already?
is.
Yeah, already.
We
He
get
will
it.
be getting it. There's no question of the doubt.
What makes you say that?
Because he was half was having lunch at my place because he was doing a bit of work for us in the backyard, and Dad's got a fucking plastic cup of Coke
Fucking curse of the night
and
outside.
filled it up to the top and just let Wally just lick it all down.
He's going ham at it.
Mum's like, Rob. He's like, oh, it's died, isn't it?
That was the best line I've ever heard from your dad.
Did he say in it?
Yeah. Oh, something.
Oh,
Something.
that's
And everybody's laughing, but nobody's stopping this poor dog.
And then Wall stopped being able to reach it in the bottom of the cup, so he's poured it out onto a plate.
And let him lick it. Fuck, this dog lives
Do
a good
dogs
life.
even like sugar?
They must.
I think they like the fizz of fizzy drinks.
Yeah, right.
But surely they'd
My
be
dog's
less
only
likely.
going to drink carbonated water.
They
Just
can't
love it.
scull it. They're like, what? I don't know how a dog would scull something, but they like lap it for a little bit and then have to stop and then lick their lips because it's all fizzy. They're like,
How good.
It was cute just picturing you do it.
If you have dogs, test the theory, video it, send us videos.
I'm getting a duck and I'm going to name it Wilbur.
Wilbur
Wilbur.
the duck.
Yeah, and it's going to be a nice white, clean duck with a cute
yeah.
yellow, orangey beak.
Can't be a black duck.
No, fuck no.
Bill.
Still my stuff, wouldn't it?
It's gonna have a bill.
What?
Ducks have bills.
No!
What did I say?
Beak.
This duck's going to have a beak. No.
So it's gonna be a seagull.
It's going to be so slow through this part, no one's going to listen and hear the racial slur. I'm going to leave it in.
Well, I missed it.
Oh, fair enough. So, okay. Would you get it done? Is there anything you'd get done, Joe? Like,
In a perfect world, if I had the money, I'd probably lower the old forehead a bit, probably get a nose job, maybe get some jaw fillers to get a bit of a jawline going on. I'd actually rip every tooth out of my mouth and get new ones.
Ooh, that is something I would do. I'd definitely correct teeth.
I'm pretty happy
Yeah,
with mine.
I know. Yeah, perfect teeth, Aiden. It's all right. You
I-
can smile in photos. I understand. Well, I don't understand.
I'd get the ears pinned back a bit, nose job as well. Forehead, what I do is I think whenever I smile, I get too many creases
So
and stuff up top. So I'll probably just get that fixed in whatever way that has to be done.
just rub some BB cream with parts of the immortal jellyfish in it. Have you seen that advertised?
I have.
The immortal jellyfish. That's actually a quote from the ad.
Well, I think they're kind of technically correct until they pop it in the thing, isn't it? Like, like pop it in the tube.
Until you put a jellyfish in a blender, how do you kill it?
Well, that's the thing. I think they like do heaps of cell regeneration. I think they studied on them for ages, trying to work out how we can transfer
They don't have brains, eh?
those abilities into humans. No, they drift aimlessly.
They've got no
But that-
essential.
You say that,
organs.
but I got in the water, and as soon as I touched the water and made a little bit of surface tension, this fucking thing turned around and started coming toward me.
They do tend to gravitate towards us for some reason. Like when
Is
I
it
go
a
down the
vibration
river,
thing?
it could be. It definitely could be, but like I'll jump in the water down the river.
How do they
It's just to
spawn?
Bateman's Bay. That's a weird. Yeah, that's a good question. Do they
How
have?
do they give birth or eggs or
So they spit them out.
out of
Dunno.
what mouth? Back end.
The
There's
other
only one.
side.
There's
The
only
other
one
side,
hole.
yeah.
Well, some of them do have like
Penises.
digestion systems. Like they pretty well just absorb some things.
I like how they can pull up their tentacles or sting it. Fucking,
Yeah.
they can retract their hairs. I don't know. Because I was sitting there
Like a
looking
cat
at.
with claws.
I was in the water and I was watching one float around and I poked it with a stick, as you would,
Yeah.
as any grown man would do. And then just fucking
For
there's like
science.
half a metre long things just came out of it. I was like, this is sick.
Yeah, wow.
I'm gonna beat the fuck out of it. Immortal my asshole. This fucking thing
I'll
breathes.
test this. I'll test this immortal theory.
I've cut up quite
Get the
a few
chainsaw.
jellyfish.
It's a good chainsaw. You do a good chainsaw.
Thanks.
So I've got a blocked nose now. I can't really talk properly.
That's all right.
One thing I definitely love about jellyfish is a jellyfish fight.
They don't do that.
No, I mean when there's a bunch of jellyfish around, you just start throwing them at each other.
Oh,
Great fun.
Oh,
good fun. I've never done it. Never will. I would.
It's wild.
I've been thinking about
I'll
riding
have to
around.
wear goggles, and other than that, I reckon we sweet. Maybe helmet, bodysuit.
I don't want to get stuck on the inside of the thigh.
Yeah, well, that's
Anywhere
the,
else.
Imagine chafe there.
Oh,
And then
on
you
top
just-
of it. Ooh.
Oh, bad.
Easy spot to piss on though.
You know, like the little jellyfish you see just down around like Australia's south coast.
Just the blob things on the beach.
Yeah, like there's no stingers or anything. It's just
jelly.
it's like a breast implant.
I always thought it was
It's
like
washed up on the beach.
a shedded bit or like a bit of a dead jellyfish that had turtles eat there. It's just floated on.
You know when you leave a cooked chook in the fridge overnight
Yuck.
and you
Yeah.
get the gel? It's just where all the waste, when people chuck that away, just accumulates. And that's how jellyfish spawn.
Chicken. Goo.
Chicken goo.
They are the sea chickens. Hey, evolution has worked a wonder. Why do we need to
Did
put
someone
in the
say full
generations?
circle? I think
I
someone
can't
said full
believe we've
circle.
done this.
It's already happened. Some cunt, millions of years ago, had a chicken and went, fuck, what would happen if I put this in the ocean? Bing, bang, boom.
Immortal.
You... Do we go jump in the ocean?
Cheeky coast shoot. Back by 12.
Better. So that's a tight deadline.
What do you mean? Oh, back by 1 or 2 in the morning.
There you go. That's a bit better.
You working tomorrow?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, me too.
But why would any of us have not have been?
Because I said cheeky coast trip. Thought we'd all put it off and be spontaneous. But we all are still only slightly earning money. Just.
Got this apprentice I'm looking after, first year, green as.
Good bloke.
Oh, he doesn't talk much, but it annoys me because he's actually kind of good. And I'm running out of things to give him. Stop fucking doing your job, mate. Stop fucking around like the other pair.
It's
No,
a
he's
shit
pretty
compliment to get.
good. Yeah. No, he's pretty good. Might make him drill fucking holes tomorrow though.
Fuck
Through all
you,
the
buddy.
joinery. With my blunt hole saws. Take that cunt to be good at anything.
And then tell him he did it all wrong, even though he didn't.
Yeah.
Be like, look, mate, I'm gonna try and make this work. You fucking owe me.
Yeah.
He's nailed it.
Walk in, he's nailed the job. You say, nah, this is rubbish. Like, get out of here, I'll do it. Just go do something else. And, come back in 10 minutes, I'll show you how it's done. Don't do a single thing.
I've got a good story that happened today. So we gave all these kitchen sinks to the blokes who are doing the stone in our job site because they're mounting sinks for us. And we put one kitchen sink in every room where stone was done. And Dean, my foreman, come up to me like, "There's one kitchen sink on this whole job that's different from the rest, and it's for the carers room. So don't get it mixed up." I was like, all right, cool. Where's the carers room? He's like, "It's the first room on level 1, on your right." I was like, "Fuck, all right." So I've already put a kitchen sink in there. So I went over there, and they've already siliconed it in. So I fucking cut the silicone out, put my fist through it, and it fell down. I was like, cool. Carried it back to the compound area, and I grabbed the carer's kitchen sink. And I looked at it, fuck, this is a different size. So I measured it up. I was like, they've cut their stone wrong. And I went in there, and the first room on your right is exactly the same as every other room. Like, still got a little pod bathroom and pretty much an apartment. I thought it might be an overnight carer's room for them to sleep, and if a buzzer went off, they'd just go and do their thing. And I was like, fuck, surely they didn't install like the wrong stoning, cut out the wrong size. I was walking there, and I remembered a few weeks ago I had to take off a pump off a few fixture points out of the wall. I was like, fuck, surely that's not the carer's room in there. I went in there, and I asked a few people, and like, yeah, that's the carer's room. I was like, alright, fuck, so I've just pulled out this kitchen sink for no reason. Then Tony, one of the tradesmen, rings me. He's like, hey, they're missing a sink on level 1. Can you run and grab that? I was like, yeah, no worries. So the sink that I took out, and I'm installing it by myself now, just quickly so no one noticed. And then the stone dude came in. What the fuck happened here? I installed it. I was like, oh yeah, the young fella just came and fucking took it out.
Oh,
he's a fucking idiot. I was like, yeah, fresh out of school, what can you do?
I love passing blame. Oh, that's awesome.
Then the other day we stole Floorcraft, the blokes who put the vinyl wrap down on the floor, their little trolleys, because we were moving the PC items into the rooms. And then the old fella saw me taking the spares back. He's like, where'd you get that from? I was like, oh, your compound. I was like, I've been walking around for 10 fucking minutes looking for that. I needed it. Like, what are you doing in our compound? And I was like, fuck off, dog. Like this old cunt. He's like, fucking put it back when you're done with it. I was like, I fucking will. It's just like,
Did you actually say to him, fuck off, dog?
Yeah.
That's
bad dogged him. Old blokes are just cranky for no reason.
Yeah, actually, right.
You're right.
They hate it because they hate work, because their bodies are sore, and then they have to go home to their missus, yell at them, because all they do is sit down on the couch, crack a beer, and don't help with the dinner.
But you wish you said, okay, boomer now, don't you?
Yeah. What the hell even is that? That's what he would have replied with.
What have they done?
That's what I should have said. Daddy, chill.
Oh my god. You're so cute when you're mad. Yeah, now those Floorcraft guys are wild. Actually, we're doing last year, when I was chippy, we were working down at Jarvis. And,
Did you work in Jarvis?
like a week.
Fuck me, you had a good life, didn't you? Why did you get rid of it?
It wasn't all as sweet as you... Anyway.
I bet you the girls love the fucking blistery hands, mate. Rubbing on the inside of their thigh.
I don't love the blistering hands rubbing on the side of my thigh.
Girls love it. Girls love rough hands.
Do
That's
they?
why I moisturise.
Anyway, we're down there, and literally, these Floorcraft guys, they're working on the jail. Apparently there's a jail there. And 1 o'clock every day on the dot, as well as us, to be fair, these boys were at the pub, on the TAB, playing pool and shit. Do you like work? We ended up leaving at like 2 o'clock on the Friday, driving back to Canberra. Oh no, not even. It was like 11 o'clock in the morning. Like, let's just get the fuck out of here. We're heading home. There's a town about an hour inland of Jarvis. We drive past. All there is at this town is one small chapel next to one absolute dingy piece of shit pub. And who should be standing out the front of said pub just knocking a few back but the Floorcraft boys that we've been like hanging out having beers with every day that week. Fuck.
So he's went in for a couple.
No, we didn't. We kept going because everyone was just still fucked.
Dogs.
Fuck, I'd love to work down the coast. Imagine you go, smoke out and then go play a game of pool and have a beer.
That would be
And
sick.
then not go back. That's basically, yeah. Although it would be good to work down the coast. If you were, like, especially as a tradie, get up, surf, go to work, knock off usual time, probably head out for another surf.
I don't know. I don't know about any other trades, but I feel like being a chippy would be particularly good. Like just standing up on the roof in the sun, getting a tan. Like,
Yeah, but it's also really hot.
yeah. But imagine them nice sort of cool breeze days, max, mate, 24, 25.
That would be good.
Like,
That
peak of summer would still suck regardless. But, you know, like your autumn and spring, and even winter wouldn't be so harsh down the coast.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Real quick, what do you guys think about the tweet that Scott Morrison put out about the cricket?
What did he say?
He said something like, hopefully the country can get around the boys as in the cricket, Aussie's cricket team, and give the Fireys something to cheer for. Surely he knew it wasn't a good thing to say.
I mean, look, to be honest...
In my books, he's Australia's Israel Folau at this point.
Isn't Israel Folau?
Yeah, I was about to say,
Israel
is
Folau.
Is Israel Folau not? Yeah.
That name's not Australian, mate.
No, but you look at half of the Australian rugby squad's names and they're not.
Isn't he like a Kiwi or something?
He's an Australian citizen.
Obviously. But not born here, was he?
How else are we going to
Or was
win the
he?
rugby?
Well, no.
Anyway, I meant that in the sense that they just say shit and know that they shouldn't.
I don't know.
What he
Surely
said
he
the other
knows
day.
it's going to be offensive.
I think the fact is he's the PM. He's not.
He's
Sorry.
born in...
He's not meant
he was
to
born
be
in
an
Minto,
idiot.
New South Wales.
Israel Folau.
Yeah.
There you go.
New South Wales to Tongan parents.
You love Minto, don't you?
Bit of a shithole, really. We're going to have to cut all of that. I hate you so much. I can't even describe.
You've played it well, bud.
I should have just said he's born in Campbelltown, is what I should have said.
Yeah.
Which you might as well be fucking born in the middle
Okay.
of Iraq if you're born there.
Yeah, you're right. But what I will say is the ScoMo thing... I think he probably meant a nice sentiment, but saying something like that, it's not going to go down well.
Regardless of what he said, someone out there is going to criticise him for it. Some bullshit news article or BuzzFeed, journalist or someone is going to find a way to attack him because he's a politician.
He also probably shouldn't have said it, and he also is a fucking dickhead.
What?
Like,
look
being
at
the
what he
Prime
said though.
Minister,
He's not said that in an effort to discredit the issues.
That's
He's
absolutely true.
based on what Joel's just said, he's just saying, yeah, look, everything going on out there sucks, but maybe this will brighten the day of a couple people. Whereas everyone else, everyone's just going to attack him because he's a politician. That's just the rules of being a politician.
Yeah.
People are going to hate you.
Do you reckon he even knows people hate him at the moment? Do you reckon being a politician you stay off the internet? Or being the Prime
Trump,
Minister, surely...
does most of his communications via Twitter.
Via Twitter. I can't believe Twitter's still a thing. I had it once and it was shit. Absolute dog shit.
He said, going to be a great summer of cricket, and for our firefighters and fire-impacted communities, I'm sure our boys will give them something to cheer for.
Yeah, so he's not...
That's not...
Yeah, but the dude who's cut, like 157 million from the fire people's fund, funding.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't mean he hates him. It just means he likes his rich mates and keeping them rich more. Which is... Anyway. Thoughts on what Israel Folau said?
Yeah, what was that? What new thing? I forgot what he said.
So Israel Folau, and I'm going to have to paraphrase it. I could probably pull up what he said. But I remember it being something along the lines of basically us legalising abortion and gay marriage in Australia the bushfires and the droughts is God's way of punishing us and clearly showing us it was a bad idea.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Isn't he like the owner of his own religion or something?
No, he's like a properly devout Christian. Like, he just goes on about how, like, gay marriage and abortion, how bad it is. And he just literally said, God has put the bushfires here to punish us. And I can't help but think, oh shit, I don't know how loud I want to be here.
The balls on him.
How loud do you want?
Like,
I can't help
imagine-
but think, far out, they must not have good schools in wherever Israel's Flowers from.
Campbelltown, Bankstown.
Yeah, there you go.
Can you...
That's a well-known fact.
Can you possibly imagine, really try to fathom the idea of being dumb enough to believe that your imaginary friend got mad enough at laws that you had nothing to do with getting passed, so as a result he's put a bunch of arsonists on your country many years back, put factors into effect to turn them into like bad people that will light bushfires, and then have them burn half your country down, and like 5% of the koala population that he also put here.
God's plan.
God, I watch them like videos of them like crawling across the roads all burnt and people running up and saving them and then just crying. God, it's heartbreaking.
Oh,
Koalas are awesome. I'd have... If I
that
had
lady
the capacity...
Yeah.
take off whatever she was, like a top or something, wrap the koala up. It was a rough sort, mate. I don't know about weekend anyway.
Go on.
Yeah, the rig was not there.
Wraps the koala up, I assume because it was too hot to touch because it was on fire, and then just pouring water over it. Like, fucking poor thing.
See, if I picked one up to try and save it, the last thing I'd do would be to pour water over it until I had enough water that I feel like it'd sting. Like it'd hurt the
Surely
koala
any
more.
water's relief.
I'd give
Any
it water
like
to drink.
diffusion, any sort of where the heat is gonna be away.
Yeah, if you like just
Like
reducing
if your
the heat.
hand was on fire, if you had like almost like if you had like a little bit of water there, would you quickly pour that on before running to the tap, or would you just be like, fuck that water and go to the tap?
You're right.
Yeah, like all of a sudden you're getting 3rd-degree burns on your hand. You're going to chuck it underwater. Even though the water's probably going to sting, it's probably going to sting less than having your hand.
It's cool how running water feels good on a burn, but if you just put your hand in water, you still feel the burn.
Well, I think the idea is you're meant to have it running,
Yeah.
and I'm sure it's just like a constant flow of cold water. That just makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah. Can I show you a TikTok real quick? I don't know if you like it as much as I did. I loved it personally.
Be amazed if I haven't seen it. Seen it. But yes, I do love it. Yes.
I love it when people make cats do things. Like, I just reckon it's classic.
I love it when anybody makes any animal do things that they would not normally do.
Any
Doing
human
people
life
things.
is just so cute. I know we had one other thing, but I'm pretty happy to brush it.
Yeah. Also, Harper's part of the family now because Wally no longer pees on him.
Wow.
I'm pretty happy with the development.
You say that, but it also means he's just not as excited to see you.
Because he sees me more often.
Yeah, true.
I'm there for the boy.
Alright. Episode 24.
Episode 24.
Way
Hopefully
off.
23 will be up by the time...
It's already up.
Is it?
Sick.
What do you mean? It's
When
been
did
up
this
for
happen?
2 days, mate.
Nah.
Fucking better be anyway. I left it. I haven't actually checked if it is.
I'm pretty sure I
Yeah.
checked today and it's not.
Up on YouTube and
Not on Spotify.
up on Spotify.
Episode 22, Earth 2.0.
Yeah, I've only got...
I did
I'll
submit.
spot him, Josh.
I submitted my file.
Maybe it's because our RSS feed's full.
True.
Do you want to make sure that we've just got those episodes on the hard drive and then just take them down? Just delete like the first...
Like off YouTube as well? Or...
No, just off Spotify.
Oh, right. Yeah, no. Yeah, I understand.
Because like...
You want them there. That's
If
content for videos and stuff.
Well, yeah, and also if you miss like...
Dude,
If someone misses the pilot,
Yeah.
haven't missed much.
Actually, don't back it up. We should get cooked as one day and
Should we finish
listen
this
to our
episode?
episodes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, interesting.
Cook jazz and record and then listen to our episodes.
Should we finish this episode? Actually, like wrap it up, or have you stopped recording already?
No.
Guys, episode 24. See you next week.
Thanks for listening.
Gotcha.
Well
Thank you.
Central.
That was a Titancast episode.